JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Senton man killed in hit and run. The Senton police are searching for the driver of a motor vehicle which mowed on a resident of the parish on Sunday morning. The deceased has been identified as Damien Carr, otherwise called Turks, a 35-year-old labor of Windsor District, Senton's Bay. According to police reports, at about 5:25 a.m., Carr was walking along the AGR Byfield Highway when he was hit by a motor vehicle, which did not stop. He was taken to the Senton's Bay Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The Senton's Bay Traffic Department is conducting an investigation into the matter. Two persons of interest in Cobb's murder surrendered to police. Two men who were listed as persons of interest in the murder of Police Corporal Kamal Main are now in custody. The men, who go by the aliases Bala, Jesus and Juicy, surrendered to the police last week. The cops say a third person of interest, Shaquille Johnson, was fatally shot in a police operation in Old Harbour, St. Catherine last week Wednesday. The two suspects are being questioned by detectives attached to the Major Investigations Division, MID. Corporal Main was attacked and fatally shot by hoodlums at his home on Claremont Drive in Old Harbour on May 17. His gun was taken by the killers. The 20-year veteran of the Jamaica Constabulary Force was stationed at the Darling Street Police Station in the Kingston Western Division at the time of his death. St. Mary Police probe death of bus operator in Boscobel. The police in St. Mary have launched an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of 62-year-old Stanford Frederick Brown, otherwise called Greasy, a bus operator of retirement, Gully Road, Boscobel in the parish. Reports are that Brown was last seen about 8 p.m. on Thursday, May 22, when he arrived home in his Toyota Voxy bus, which he operates as a Juta towards vehicle. An alarm was raised when efforts to contact him via phone were unsuccessful. About 2 p.m. on Friday, a friend visited Brown's residence and found him unresponsive. The police were summoned, and upon arrival, the body was observed and there was no sign of violence nor evidence of forced entry, but Brown's Toyota Voxy bus was missing from the property. The investigation is ongoing, and anyone with information that may assist the police is being asked to contact the Orocabessa Police or Crime Stopper 311. Residents help rescue female and to prevent major fire at Corville Gardens apartments. Residents of Corville Gardens in St. Andrew prevented what could have been a major fire in one of the apartment units on Sunday evening, with a female occupant narrowly escaping serious injuries after being trapped inside. A male resident shared that he smelled smoke coming from next door sometime after 8 p.m., which prompted him to raise an alarm.
No, but so it's like you just see smoke across the window. So when I say, well, when you look
that's so thick like a cloud of ball.
When you look across, you don't see no smoke from
from
Riverside. So we come through the front now, we look over, so we see the light. So no man, so when you look at the light, you can see smoke.
Yeah.
So we see, and then we look down. We see the window there, so we see the black smoke that come out. So we take the broom and lick the bathroom window. Can't hear her. So I assume say I want. So we probably feel like say something a bird and she not dead.
Yeah.
Then we come downstairs now, I will go so and we check the grill.
The grill flag.
The grill off. That is strange because she not leave our grill.
Yeah.
That's it. So I go downstairs and kick out the door. But we try to kick out the door now, the door be extremely hot, so you don't want to kick it out.
Yeah.
And then it goes to
fire, proper fireman.
But you couldn't even kick off because things that behind
Yeah, there were things in the way. Yeah, you couldn't pass them.
Man accused of murdering journalist Barbara Gail remanded until July 21. The man accused of murdering veteran journalist Barbara Gail has been further remanded for the continuation of his plain case management hearing on July 21. Travis Ellis, who is charged with murder and robbery with aggravation in connection with Gail's murder last December, was in January remanded for psychiatric evaluation. The Home Circuit Court was this morning informed that the evaluation was done. The Home Circuit Court was this morning informed that the evaluation was done, but that the report is outstanding. In the meantime, the prosecution was ordered to disclose two newly obtained documents, forensic DNA and biology certificate, to the defense by June 13. Gail, a respected retired journalist who was writing for The Gleaner, was found dead at her Caymanas estate home on December 17 with multiple stab wounds and blunt force trauma to her head. Ellis was last seen with her on Monday, December 16. Investigators allege that the defendant broke into a house on the day Gail was last seen alive. It is alleged that after breaking into the house, the suspect, in a bid to elude security personnel, ran to phase one where he went to Gail's home. It is alleged that he later attacked Gail inside her house after engaging her in a conversation. Her GLA 180 Mercedes-Benz was found along the Dyke Road in Portmore, St. Catherine, a day after she was found dead. It is believed that Ellis drove the vehicle to the location of the Gail's murder. Ellis has been represented by King's Counsel Tom Tavares Finson and attorney-at-law Donna U. Martin. Former JPL player Hugh Howell collapses during scrimmage, dies. Former Excelsior High, Waterhouse FC and Umberline footballer Hugh Howell collapsed and died while playing a game of scrimmage on Sunday. He was 39 years old. A hard-tackling midfield enforcer, Howell was a member of Waterhouse's winning team in 2005-2006 before moving on to Umberline in 2013 and helping the Clarendon side become serious title contenders during his spell. Waterhouse coach Barbara Gail said Howell is a true leader whose contribution to football was immense. He left Excelsior and came straight to us. He was a hard worker, no nonsense play and played for the shirt. He'll be missed, said Gail. Andrew Price, who coached Howell at Umberline, said condolences to the family of the man called Gorilla, who was a great servant of the game, R.I.P. baller. When Howell's playing days ended at Umberline, he dabbled in coaching at Vere Technical High School. Michael Ricketts, president of the Jamaica Football Federation, paid his tribute. So sad, you and I had a good relationship. R.I.P. my friend, Ricketts wrote on social media. Spelling error in signs for Shelin Fraser Price drive corrected. The Kingston and the Senton Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, has corrected the error in the spelling of sprinter Shelin Fraser Price's surname on the newly erected signs for the road renamed in her honor. Ashoka Road in Waterhouse has been renamed Shelin Fraser Price Drive. However, when the signs were unveiled during a ceremony on Sunday, it was discovered that her surname was incorrectly spelled as Fraser Price. The KSAMC apologized for the error and promised to have the corrections done as soon as possible. Speaking on Monday morning after the issue was rectified, Chief Executive Officer at the KSAMC, Robert Hill, again apologized to the Sprint icon and the community.
CEO, KSAMC. As you would have known at the unveiling, that was Sunday the 25th of May, we realized upon the unveiling that the last name of the Honorable Shelin Fraser Price was spelled incorrectly. Instead of it being P-R-Y-C-E, it had P-R-I-C-E. I immediately apologized to all gathered, particularly to the Honorable Shelin Fraser Price, in regards to the error in the spelling, and committed that it would be done within the shortest possible time, which would have been first thing today, the 26th, Monday the 26th of May. And here we are today. The sign contractors have come and changed all the signs. This was the last to go up, and I just want to again extend my sincere and heartfelt apologies to the Honorable Shelin Fraser Price, to the residents of Ashoka Road, now Shelin Fraser Price Drive, and the residents of Waterhouse in general, and the entire Jamaica, for the that was caused. And we are happy that she accepted our apology very well in good spirits, and that we're here making the correction as we indeed committed.
Born and raised on Ashoka Road, Fraser Price is a 10-time world champion and has secured 8 Olympic medals. She's the only sprinter, male or female, to win 5 world titles in the 100 meters, 2009, 2013, 2015, 2019, and 2022. JBNN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.